How does it feel to be a camera person?
Real good. I get to see the camera. I get to move it around. I get to see the computer when I get to move it around, and I think that's all.
That's true.
What was it like to be interviewed for RCTV, and how did you get to be an anchor person?
I think that well, I get to read stuff like telling them about some events that's going to happen, and when the weather person's going to come on and stuff like that.
What was it like when you had to interview Savannah?
I had to turn in a permission slip and practice.
Anything else? Okay.
Sydney, what was it like to be an RCTV?
Well, it was kind of hard and sometimes confusing because I had to read a script over and over and over again, and I always messed up. Ask me something. What was it like for you to read scripts?
Hard and confusing.
Because you have to like switch them or you won't be ready in time.
Chloe, was it exciting when you found out that RCTV was going to be done by third graders this year?
Yes,
Why was that exciting?
because I really wanted to try it.
Why did you want to try it?
Because it sounded fun because everyone else was doing it.
The fifth graders, right? Did you see RCTV last year when you were in second grade?
Yes.
What did you like best about it?
I don't really know.
You don't really know? Was it just fun to see people on the
Yeah.
screen every week? Okay.
And I always say hi to people.
Okay. In order to participate in RCTV, you had to talk about being a Royal Comet. So tell me what it means to be a Royal Comet.
Then I have to like say that
How about tell me what it means to be responsible?
by helping people get up or telling grown-ups or their teachers that the person got hurt.
Yeah? Letting someone know that something bad happened?
Yeah.
What about when someone else is talking?
You do not talk when the other people are talking.
That's respectful, right?
Mhm.
Good. Okay. Back to you, anchors. Hi, Dane. How are you today?
Good.
What did you think when you found out that RCTV was going to be done with third graders?
I thought that was going to be crazy. At first, I thought fifth graders were still going to be in the school.
Oh, so you didn't even realize that fifth graders weren't going to be here.
That's right.
But were you excited the day I came in your classroom and told you you'd all have a chance to do it?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so what was it like when you had to do the application and the interview?
Well, I had to eat my lunch first and get interviewed. It was great.
Was it hard?
Not that hard.
So what else do you have to be to participate in RCTV? We talked about being detectives and being role models. What does that mean?
By catching kids that are being bad and
Not being bad, kids that are...
not being a royal comet.
No, we want to catch kids that are being royal comets, right? That's what we want to report on, all the positive. Okay. And how would you show me right now, demonstrate for me, how it would look to be ready to learn?
Listen to the teacher and be polite and listen to the teacher.
Okay, that's good. Thank you. Hi, Mariana. How are you today?
Good.
What did you think when I told you that RCTV was going to be third grade?
I was super excited because I thought I was never going to get a chance because the 4th and 5th graders were going to do it.
And last year you got to be on RCTV for a brief time. What were you doing?
It was the Girl Scout troop that I was doing it with. Troop 60117.
So that made you excited to be on RCTV as an anchor person, right? Okay. So what is it that you are working on in order to participate in RCTV again?
Being caring.
Being caring. So how are you gonna show me that you've been caring?
Help out a friend.
What's the proof, though? You're getting something to prove, right?
I'm getting 10 comic cards until I can go on RCTV again.
And how many have you earned so far?
8.
So you're getting pretty close, right? That's exciting, huh? Okay, do you have some questions for me, Mariana?
Yes.
Do you want to hold the microphone?
Yes.
Okay.
The first question I'd like to ask you is, how did you get your job?
How did I get my job? That's a really cool question. I worked as a tech at IBM for a long time, and when I left that job, I didn't want to go back into corporate America, so I just, on a fluke, applied to work at Crane. I actually applied to work at RH, and then Mr. Hill called me and said they had this job that I would be well suited for. So I had to fill out an application, and I had to go interview with Mr. Hill, and then Mr. Hill had to call my references, and then he said, "You've got the job." That's how I got it. Any more questions? No? Okay.
But I want to be interviewed by you.
Am I on? Okay. Hi, Emily. How are you tonight?
Good.
Good. So, I'm going to try to ask you a little different question. Who is your third grade teacher?
Mr. Fall.
What do you think of Mr. Fall? Be careful because he's watching.
He's tall.
Tall Mr. Fall. What do you think of third grade at Crane?
Good.
You know, you guys are the role models because you're the highest grade that we have now. So what does that mean? How would you show me that you were respectful?
Maybe tell the kindergartners if they're doing something wrong that you should stop.
You could tell them, but what might be a better way for them to see how they should be behaving? What kind of choices?
Show them.
Show them. Good idea. And maybe tell them when you see them making a good choice. Let them know. What do you think of that? Okay. So tell me what you did on your day off on Monday.
Nothing.
Nothing? Nothing at all? You should at least say that you read a book. What did you do on your day off, Emily?
I played a game.
You
read a book.
I read a book. Good job. That's going to make Mrs. Hahn happy, right? Okay. Anything else you want to say to our audience today?
Nope.
All right. Hi, Stella. How are you today?
Good.
Are you excited to be at Tech Night here at Crane?
Yes.
Have you seen any of the activities going on yet?
Nope, not yet.
Because you've been busy working, right? Being a professional. So tell me about your application and interview for RCTV.
Well, straight when I got home, I asked my parents if I could do RCTV because the first time I saw RCTV in first grade, I really wanted to do it. And then I was like, oh, I'm never going to get to do it. And then finally, here it comes. I get to do RCTV.
And you're only in third grade. That's pretty cool, huh? Do you know how many third graders signed up to participate in RCTV?
Thousands.
It feels like thousands. 52. So we're working on it. All right, so tell me, what's your favorite part about doing RCTV?
Well, my favorite part about RCTV is being a Crane role model.
That's the best answer you could have given. That's good. What do you like about actually participating in RCTV?
Well, what I like about actually participating is that I get to be live on the internet.
You do. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Anything else you want to say?
Nope.
Do you have any questions you want to ask me? No. All right, we're all set. Hi, Karen. How are you today?
Good.
Good. Are you excited to be here at Tech Night at Crane?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you remember when you were our anchor person and we had, I had a panic attack? Do you remember why I had a panic attack?
I think it was because we were so good.
You were so good in that I realized that you weren't supposed to be shown on the internet.
Oh, yeah.
So we had to get special permission. But what happened?
It ended up okay.
It did end up okay, right? Because your mom said that you could do it, right? How excited was I when that happened?
Really excited. Probably mostly because as we worked so hard, and also I was a great team with Renata, Dane.
Do you remember who? I don't remember who was our camera person then. Was
Oh yeah, Thomas. Yeah.
Thomas. You had a good team. All right.
Parents, the high school robotics team in the gym also, and we have RCTV in the library. At 7:20, I'll make an announcement to bring all your sheets up so we can do our drawing for our Kindle Fire. Have a great evening.
Okay, that was kind of a long interruption, wasn't it?
Yeah.
We did good though. We sat without fidgeting, didn't we? Like we're supposed to. Did you have some questions for me, Karen? What would you like to ask me? You're live on the air. You gotta think of a question really quick.
When the team that I was in first came, were you a little nervous that that we might not do well?
With every new team, I'm a little bit nervous. And we always stumble through the first rehearsal, right?
Yeah.
But by the time you guys get to Friday morning, you are like seasoned professionals, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Were you nervous to be on live TV? Live YouTube?
Yes and no.
Do you remember waving at the camera?
Mm-hmm.
That was fun. All right, are we all good? Can we wrap up this interview? Thank you, Karen. You've been a great interviewee. What do you want to know?
When you were interviewing with Mr. Hill, were you nervous at all?
I was a little bit nervous because this is the first time I ever worked in education. But I'm a pretty confident person, so I wasn't too terribly nervous. Ask me how I like my job.
Do you like your job?
It's the best job in the world, and I love it so much that if I won the lottery, I would do it for free.
Wow.
Now ask me why.
Why?
Because I get to work with kids like you, and I get to work with all the wonderful teachers at Crane, and Mr. Hill, and every day I make a difference in people's lives. Makes me happy. Tell me, were you nervous when you had an interview with me that day?
Sort of.
How was it reading that script? Did I really make you read it over and over and over again?
No.
I only made you read it once, right?
Right.
Right. And I asked you why you wanted to be an RCTV. Why did you want to be an RCTV?
To make sure kids were caring, being rare at comments, trustworthy, ready to learn, all the royal comment traits.
Good job. Anything else you want to say or ask me?
No.
Thank you, Haley. Hey Thomas, how are you today?
Good.
Are you excited to be here at Tech Night at Crane? I feel like a sports announcer. Listen, you wanted to be a camera person right from the beginning. Why did you want to be a camera person?
Because I usually be behind the scenes and take the pictures mostly for our family.
So was it fun to see how everything works behind the scenes of RCTV? What do you like best about it?
We get to see the computer when to change it,
So what did you learn new tonight that you never did before?
to work the computer.
To work the computer right on the fly, you did a great job. Is there anything else you want to tell us about being on RCTV?
No, but you want to know why I want to be on YouTube?
Yes. Why did you want to be on YouTube?
Because I wanted to get a YouTube channel.
It's pretty easy to get one. You gotta wait till you're grown up though. Alright, do you have any questions you want to ask me?
Why did you get this job?
Why did I get this job? Because I did not want to work for corporate America anymore. And I wanted to do something that would make me feel like I was making a difference in people's lives. So I came here to work at Crane. And I love it.
Was your boss yelling at you?
Oh, at IBM? Not really. My boss wasn't really yelling at me. They were just changing the whole culture. I was afraid I was going to get laid off all the time.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay. Hi, how are you today?
Good.
Could you please introduce yourself to us?
Yes.
Tell me your name.
Are you?
Daryush. So you're new at Crane this year, am I right?
Yes.
Who's your teacher?
This is Charlie Rich.
You're in first grade?
Yes.
I thought you were older. All right, tell me what it's like to be at Crane. Good. What do you like best about Crane?
They're being kind.
They are kind. How about the announcements in the morning? Do you like hearing the announcements in the morning?
Yes.
Do you know why I asked you that?
No.
Do you know who does the announcements in the morning?
You.
I do. Good job. Anything else you want to say?
No.
All right. Thanks for being interviewed, Irish. Okay. Ready? Okay. Hi, how are you tonight?
Good.
Could you introduce yourself? Tell me your name.
I don't know.
Paulina. What grade are you in, Paulina?
Second grade.
Who's your teacher?
Mr. Krasinski.
I love Mr. Krasinski. What do you think of him?
He's funny.
He is pretty funny, isn't he? Is this your first year at Crane?
Yeah.
Do you like it here?
Yeah.
What's your favorite part of Crane? PE, because of Coach Barr and Coach Todd? They make it a lot of fun, don't they? Cool. Anything else you want to say about Crane?
It's very kind.
Everybody is very kind. That's nice. Well, we're glad to have you, and it's nice to meet you. Thanks for being interviewed, Paulina.
This month at Crane, we're going to be talking about being ready to learn. questions about what that means to them. What does it mean to you to be ready to learn? To be respectful to the teacher.
Sit at your desk quietly.
Rather, I just tell him to be a little quiet so he can get things done. What does it mean to you to be ready to learn? To be quiet.
Have all your materials ready.
Be at your desk with the materials that you need. If it's a pencil or a book, you need to have that ready.
Put your mind in the moment so that you think about what you need to be doing and you have all of the necessary materials. Who will you be listening to?
Michelle Moore. Listening and looking at your teacher. Thank you.
Be listening and watching the speaker.
Thank you. Say what your teacher, do what your teacher says.
Following directions for your teacher and make sure you are not disrespecting other kids when they're trying to learn.
Well, Haley, in our class, we've talked a lot about being ready to learn in the hallway, which is facing forward, keeping your hands to yourself, and using a zero voice.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
This is Haley Mae Phillips reporting for RCTV. How do you show you care at Crane?
I try to be as nice as I can to all the kids. I try to be nice to all of my colleagues. And I try to make it fun for everyone.
You have the best ideas about making tag games in the horse tag.
Thank you very much, sir.
I like to tell kids they're doing a great job at school and their royal comments.
It's a hard work.
It is. You're a great reporter.
Thanks.
Well, I say hi to all my friends when I see them, and I give them a high five. Do I do that to you when I see you in the hall?
Yep.
Yep, that's because I care about you.
And that's really fun.
Yes, thanks. I'm going to keep doing it.
Well, I try to make sure that all my students know that I want them all to succeed, and I help them do their very best.
It's a lot of hard work.
I always show that I care at Crane by helping all of my students to do their best, and I always look around and see if anybody needs help, like in the halls or holding a door. So that's the way that I show that I care about the kids at Crane.
What will you be doing when we are not in school next week?
I'll be spending time with my family.
That sounds a great time.
I'll get to play with my 2 granddaughters, and I'll get to have lots of yummy food, and I'll get to go outside on a hike. Can't wait, Clive.
Going to be playing lots of games, relaxing, building snowmen.
It's hard work to make a snowman, and it's really fun.
Yes, it is, Clyde.
Spending time with my family.
It's really fun.
It is really fun. I have a really good time.
I will be relaxing and planning my husband's birthday.
That's like a good time.
It does sound like a good time, thanks.
Well, I'll have fun with my sister and help people, like my friends and family. You have a great weekend.
Oh, thank you. I hope you have a great weekend too.
This is Clive recording for RCTV, and have a great day.